Hello.
Yes, hi, good evening. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Good to speak with you.
Yes, yes. Thank you for calling.
Oh, no doubt about it. Thank you for asking me to call. Thank you for asking me. So have you ever received a spiritual reading before? Should I explain to you how I conduct sessions? Are you familiar?
I've never received one,
Okay.
but I have been watching your YouTube channel.
Oh,
Um, like I told you, I was really drawn to you.
oh,
And so I just really started, watching every, video that you put out and everything. And I just got really good vibes from you.
oh,
So
thank you.
I definitely, yeah, because um, I definitely wanted you to give me my reading. So
Oh, I am honored. Oh, shoot.
thank you.
Oh, there you go. I am honored. Okay, well, thank you. I'm
Thank
pretty
you.
sure that this will be a very special one for you. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna get right into it and pull out all of the different things that your spirit guides are saying to me. The first thing that's coming up, so I don't have to explain to you, but you do know that your spirit guides are going to tell me things about you that happened in the past, present, and future, right? Um,
Yes.
so be mindful of that. So there's three things that's coming up with you, right? There's animal spirits that's coming up with you. So basically honoring the animal spirits where you have like a crocodile spirit or rather tiger spirit or the elephant spirit or the zebra spirit, any type of animals that you are drawn to. And I'm feeling more so like it can be like a crocodile or rather even set or you are you surrounded by animals or do you own a pet? Just asking.
No, but I do love animals. I had a pet before.
Okay, so then that's the energy that I'm picking up with you. Okay, so then perhaps in your past life, give me a second. Okay, so perhaps in your past life you were someone that really cared, or you know how back home you have somebody that has many different animals, but it's money, like it's worth something, it's worth money, like you take care of these different sheeps and goats and cows and this and that. So that is
Yeah.
someone that you might have perhaps been in your past life where you took care of different animals because the animal spirit is coming up with you and they're speaking to me about protection in terms of why you should set up an animal altar and in the event and you just confirm that you do have an attraction and love for animals, which is good. Even
Yeah.
hippopotamus, you know, the crocodile spirit, anything of that nature you should definitely look into, and I'm gonna allow your spirit to guide you to which animal you should get involved with. But just to give you a little bit of some recommendations, give me a second. Definitely the hippopotamus goddess, also the crocodile goddess is coming up with you. Hathor is coming up with you, which is the cow
Oh
goddess. So
wow.
I'm feeling more so like it's a lot of female slash warrior type of animals that's coming up with you. You see what I'm saying? So that's
Yes.
that's that's where you should rather guide yourself or guide, look into that direction in any event. And then two, I'm also seeing sunflowers for you. So you want to keep
Wow.
a bunch of sunflowers if you haven't already done so. I'm not sure what is your attraction with flowers, but sunflowers is definitely coming up with you, and they speaking to me about rejuvenation and basically cleansing and letting go and releasing on yeah, basically letting go and new beginnings is definitely within alignment of your spiritual journey, and sunflowers is going to play a part in that in terms of bringing about good energy in your home, in your environment, right? And then two, give me a second. I'm seeing you floating on water, right? But you're not drowning. You're balanced, you're at ease, you're at peace. like breathing. I made it. I am one with my spirit now. Your heart chakra is now becoming lighter. In this situation that I'm seeing you in. So I'm feeling more so that this is something that's going to happen in the near future when you evolve on a spiritual level. In any event. So, um, and it also deals with feelings or rather emotions, dealing with the throat chakra, um expressing yourself. And it don't have to necessarily be what they're saying. It doesn't necessarily have to be expressing yourself to other people, or rather trying to prove yourself to other people, but it is expressing yourself within your own spirit, meaning what is it that you really desire, what is it that you really want, what is it that makes you happy, what is it that gives you satisfaction, you see. And then once you begin to align yourself with everything that makes you calm, um spiritually, you will be in a state of paradise, is what they're saying. And that's why they're showing me you with, like, in a pond or a lake or a river, just floating and just being free. Sort of like a Pisces, when a Pisces is rather you're going to go against the current or go with the current. And if you're going with the current, then you okay. But if you're going against the current, that's where the trouble starts with you, right? Just moving forward. You want to have children? You have babies already?
No, I don't have any
You
children.
you
I do. Yeah.
yeah.
There's some situations with the children aspect, so but yes, I do want to have children eventually.
I feel like you would be a very beautiful and loving mom. Um, the a girl is coming up. She's calling for you. And I hope, did you get an abortion or no?
I did.
Okay. So this is where it gets touchy, right? Um,
Mhm.
it could be one or two things. It could still be that her spirit yearns for you on a, on in another dimension, in a sense, or this is a spirit that you are going to align yourself with, because again, you know that children chooses their parents. So this child girl, baby girl, has already rather chosen you, or this may be the child that hasn't reincarnated into this planet, for whatever reasons, whatever personal reasons that you was going through, in terms of why she or he rather didn't reincarnate. But there is this baby girl here, that she's in perfect alignment. She's choosing you, my love. She's a star seed. She's gonna be brown skin, probably slash dark skin. What's your complexion?
Oh, um, I don't know. People be saying I'm light skinned, but I feel like I'm brown skinned.
Oh, well.
But I'm darker than you.
Oh, you're
I'm like
darker than
a
me?
shade darker than yeah. I'm a shade darker than you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's caramel, I guess. Yeah, that's caramel, I guess. Well, this one here,
Yeah.
this baby here, she's darker than both of us. It could be, and like I said, she can be like brown. Like the Bearston bear brown, like that,
Mhm. Mhm.
like that. That may be her complexion. And then the event, it may be, you might be dealing with a brother that his genes is like, whatever, but it's gonna be a mixture of course, with you and the father's genes. In any event. However, she is in perfect alignment with yourself, or with you, or rather, it could be the baby that did not make it that still have this attachment to you. But there's an energy going on with you and a baby girl. Yeah. Yes, definitely. Definitely that. How long ago did this happen?
10 years ago.
Oh, 10 years
almost
ago.
11 years.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the spirit never dies, my love. So this may be a situation also, and let's put it where this may be a situation where even this child may reincarnate again into you. Where 10 years ago or whatnot you weren't ready, but now you are ready. Moving forward, you are ready. So she may come back again, for you. But it's definitely if you see it, it's gonna happen. If you feel it, if you see it, if you know it, it's gonna happen. Just be patient. Just be patient and choose wisely. Is what they're saying. Give me a second. I see grandparents here, not even a grandmother or a grandfather, grandparents here. And they're speaking to me about unity. This the father, the grandfather, he's if I feel like he might be shorter than the woman, but they come together as a family more so. What is your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Your opposite sign is what is it? Leo is opposite, isn't it, Aquarius? In a sense, yeah. Opposite sign is Aquarius, so we dealing with the public, we dealing with people. You uniting, or rather uniting with other people, like-minded people, humanitarianism. But then too, the Leo aspect of you is like a leader. My son is actually a Leo, so I do understand that. Or my prince rather, he's a Leo, so I do understand where you're coming from. And then too, they go that animal spirit too. So even the lioness, you can even tap into that segment. Right, and segment also deals with fertility, people that are looking to conceive, and also is the protector of the family, right? So we dealing with unity. We're dealing with family here. We're dealing with birth, releasing emotions, being free, balancing yourself. In a sense, they're saying she has a lot to work on, though. She has a lot to work on, but she will get there. Definitely you will get there. Mhm. Especially with the heart chakra. Are you in a relationship now?
No.
Okay. It would definitely it would align itself. Just be patient. This is what they're saying. She just has to be patient. This may be something that you might have wanted to ask me in terms of your love life, right? But the answer there is being patient, and not settling for no one, because you deserve the best. You deserve to
Right.
be in a loving and desire, in a loving and compatible relationship, right? Not someone that is gonna take from you, and or vice versa. In a sense, you want it to be equal. And I feel like more so, once you, how can you say it? Give me a second. Once she do what? Give me a second. Let me hear what they're saying. Okay, once you believe in yourself is what they're saying. Once you start to believe in yourself, once you start to appreciate yourself, once you start to, understand what is happening and understand what has happened is what they're saying, then it will
Yeah.
be easier for you to attract what it is that you really want. Then the doors will begin to open. Oh, okay, that's what they're saying. The doors are going to begin to open. The doors are going to begin to open. All right, so it's more so with you in terms of believing in yourself and knowing that whatever it is that you strongly desire, especially the family aspect of you, it's gonna happen, because I see it for you, but you have to see it for yourself, because remember, you're the creator of your own reality. Mhm. Okay. I
Yeah.
see school here. Are you going back to school? Did you just graduate?
I did. I went to school. I graduated about 2 years ago.
Okay. Um, I'm seeing that with you too. Um, are you going to do something with that? degree, quote unquote, or are you looking to do your own thing? Because it's something with school. What they're saying is it's something. What they're telling me school and what we will recommend for you, whatever major you got into or you studied, apply that. And you can even start your own business with the knowledge that you have from, the education that you gained from this, education or this institute here. So apply that, my love. And she will be very successful. You're not meant to work for anyone. Give me a second. You want to work with like crystal healing is what they're telling me. Um,
Wow.
yeah, crystal.
You are so powerful.
Say
Thank
that
you
again.
for this. I was just saying you are just like you are just so powerful. Like for you to know that, like, I wasn't skeptical, but I wanted to know like what you know about me. Because when I sent my email, I didn't really say too much to you. I just was like, yeah, I want to get a session. And you was like, okay, yeah. And you said, to set it up. So we set it up. And, like, you know a lot of things about me that I don't tell people. So you definitely are gifted. Thank you for that. But I'm actually a massage therapist. That's what I went to school for.
Oh. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah.
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 Do your thing. Apply crystals on that.
So,
yeah.
Okay. And it's so crazy. I just bought crystals. I just bought a crystal today, like before, maybe like a couple of hours ago. I just bought like 2 crystals. A protection crystal and a quartz, I believe, a white crystal. But I just literally bought those today. So that's really profound that you said that. So thank you.
Oh, well, this is coming from your spirit, guys. So I'm just delivering the message. I'm just the Messiah.
Yeah. Right.
I'm actually just the Messiah, actually. And this session has been recorded, by the way. This session has been recorded, so I would definitely send you a copy of that. Yeah. But in terms, that's why I'm like, it's something with school, and they're like, no, tell her to apply whatever it is that she learned in school, apply it so you can have your own business. That's why they're saying, no, she's not meant to really work for anybody. But right now, it's not to tell you to stop whatever you doing and, let me start my own business.
I have my own business right now.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay. So then yeah, all right. So then you're on the right, yeah. So then it's just confirmation. Okay, so let me tell you what else to do to boost your business. Let me tell you what else to do. Yeah, I mean, you did choose.
I stopped working for my company officially in July, but I opened my business back in May.
There you go. That's a beautiful thing. So put some sunflowers in your place. There go that sunflower. That's why they spoke to me about the sunflower information. Put sunflowers in your place. Okay, give me a second. Okay, you wanna also put Buddha in your place of business. Why? To bring about, like a money plan. Buddha is going to be like the one that will attract people to you financially. So you want to do that. You also want to, some people say like the hot stone massage therapist, blah, blah, blah. You want to put crystals on these people. And also you want to charge the crystals every time you use them. Or you can have multiple ones where, you don't, whatever, but go with what your spirit is telling you to do when approaching your massage therapy with these crystals, because it's going to help them to activate, or rather open up different portals inside of them, or rather help them to align their chakra levels. The massage therapy is one thing, but then once you put the crystals, you're balancing them, is what they're saying. She's balanced. She's going to balance them. Here you go, right? you do the massage therapy, which is a science, right? You open people up, you open people's portals, right? So then that's good. But then when you leave them or whatever, or rather when they leave you, you also want to ground them, right? Because some people are still open because they're like, damn, I just got this
Right.
massage therapy, blah blah blah. So the closing factor or the closing should be crystal healing as well, if this is what you desire to do. But we're just giving you more recommendations in terms of how to spice things up, because everything is going well with you. Again, you're not on this planet to work for anyone, so that's a very good. And thank you for confirming that, my love. That's a beautiful thing. Uh-huh. And that's why they spoke about the protection, and the fertility and the growth and things of that nature, because you want to also protect yourself from other people's energy. Once you're putting your hands on these different people, people got
Right.
spiritual diseases going on, so
Right.
you want to make
Exactly.
sure, you want to make sure that that's secured. Oh, where do you live actually?
I live in Charlotte.
Oh, I ain't going down there, no Charlotte to get him. I thought probably, hey, there's a chance that you might have been in New York. I don't know. So, my love, you have any
Yeah.
questions?
Yes. I want to know if my brother and a cousin of mine is coming through.
Your brother and who else?
My cousin.
Give me a second. Um, okay, when you asked about your brother and you asked about your cousin, I'm seeing a tall guy. He's slim, but he's holding like his hand on, like, I don't know if it's his heart or if it's his chest or his abdominal section. Did one of them get shot or anything, or blood leaking or internal bleeding?
Yes.
Who?
Yes. My
Who?
cousin. My cousin.
Well, he's the one that's coming through. Um,
Oh.
yeah, he's the one that's coming through. I'm not getting. Did your brother and your cousin pass away at the same time or was together?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's why. It's only your cousin that's coming through right now. Your brother was younger?
Then my cousin
Yes, then your
or
cousin.
me.
No, no, then
Yes.
your cousin.
Yes. He was younger than my cousin.
Right, exactly, right. And that's why he's saying the little G, the little homie or something like that. He's saying.
Oh wow. Oh my God. Wow.
Oh, I know it gets like that. It definitely gets like that. But he's saying that's how he talks, like the little homie or the little
Yeah,
G.
that's how he talks.
Yeah, the
That's
little G,
exactly,
the little
that's
homie.
him. That's
Oh,
exactly him. Like that is him. That is him.
that's the one he's the one that's coming through. And you know what he's doing? He's fixing his bow tie. He has a bow tie, so wherever he's at, it looks like he's going to a party. What happened with him? What happened with him?
He was murdered.
At a party?
No.
Oh, okay. But he
He
was
wasn't
murdered.
murdered at a party.
Oh,
He
okay.
was in the street life,
Oh,
and he got caught up with some foolishness and ended his life tragically.
oh, okay, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay, because it seemed like he's going to a party. Um, and it could be, it could be a situation where when he was living here, he was going to a party, or he might be going to a party wherever he's at, or a celebration wherever he's at. Because the other side, the spirit realm, is way better than the physical realm. I ain't even gonna lie. So you got Tupac, you got Shakur, you got Prince, you got Muhammad Ali, you got who else? Who else made the transition? You got a lot of people on that side. So he might even be going to, something like that. In any event. But he's definitely dressing up, to go somewhere. Well dressed brother here. But he's saying hi. He's not saying much. He when you asked about him, he presented himself, so that goes to show that he's with you guys. He's with you all. He loves you all. Did he have children himself?
No, he didn't have kids.
Do he have siblings that have children?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm seeing him around. I'm seeing him around children. Like, they look like probably nieces or nephews or something like that. But that's how I'm.
Is it a child or just children, or is like children?
Children. Not just one child.
Yeah.
Yes, like or probably family. It's probably family. He probably really just loved his family, but the only reason why I ask is because he's trying to identify himself more, and tell me about who he is. In any event, but he's not really saying much. He's just showing me different things. He's not really saying much, but when you asked about your little brother, he was like the little homie or whatnot, the G. But he's saying tell her that he loves you. He's telling me to tell you that he. Did you guys grow up like brothers and sisters? Yeah, so then that's what. Yeah. So then that's what it is, that he's growing up like brothers and sisters. And he's all right. He's gonna be all right. He's always been all right. I feel like this might have been a setup. In any event.
It was.
Oh, okay. Well,
it
then,
was.
yeah. Okay, so then he's telling me, because I don't know him. So he's telling me what's happening or what happened. He's like, it was a setup, and I guess it may be due to jealousy, in any event or whatever. But, yeah, that's, he's on the other side, my love. He came through. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And my brother, you said he did not come through?
No. That one didn't come through. But I'm feeling like, I don't know, I just get a sense when somebody said he died in his sleep.
No, he died in a car accident.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just, it may be something else. But I don't know, I'm just feeling like, or probably your cousin, when he got shot, he was probably trying to fight for his life, and he just died in his sleep or whatever. I don't know. But I just got that feeling like someone died in their sleep. It'll come to me. It may be just another message coming through. It'll come to me. But no, your brother his spirit didn't come through.
I have a question about my great-grandmother. We are confused on who her mother is. We never knew her mother. I don't know if you could ask her, now that she's transitioned, can she tell us her mother's name?
That's not coming through. Are you guys mulattoes? Mixed?
My father's side of the family is more mulatto than my mother's side of the family is. I've traced it back to Africa. But my father's side of the family is more mulatto.
Is mixed with what though? What are they mixed with?
I would say white.
Yeah. That's when you ask that question, your spirit guides said no, they're just mixed with mulatto. Your great grandmother, when you say ask your great grandmother did not choose to come through me. Your grandmother here, or I don't know who was rather it was your great grandmother or your grandmother who was with her husband for a very long time, but they came as a pair. one thing you have to know, what I also tell my clients is I only can channel whatever spirits come through. And that and within this session alone, um that information is not given to me because your great grandmother didn't choose to come through. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She didn't choose to come through, and I ain't a liar, so I ain't even gonna make nothing up.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't.
So in
Mhm.
my grandparents, it must be my father's grandparents. Then if those are my great grandparents on my father's side.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah. So that must be them then. Um, and now I can understand unity because me and
Mm.
my father, we literally just got reconnected back in August.
Mhm.
We hadn't seen each other in like 15 years.
Mhm.
So, he's been really urging me to see his side of the family, but
Mm.
kind of standoffish about it.
Mhm.
Um, you know,
You know
so
what,
that,
Sue? You know what I find was interested? Um, when I channel people's grandparents and I describe to my clients exactly who the grandparents or great grandparents are, some of the times, most of the times, they say, "Oh, that's my father's side or whatever." And I'm like, and I said, well, what's your relationship with your father? And they'll be like, oh, we don't have a good relationship. Or rather, we don't speak. We hardly speak, right? So I came to the conclusion that because you are still part of the family, on the spirit side, your like people's fathers family wants you to know that they're still with they're still with you, like your grandma, even though my son is not doing good, but I'm still your grandmother and I'm still loving you, like the grandparents are still in connection with the person, even though they don't have a good relationship with their father. I find that a lot of most of the parents that I channel is and I said most, not all, but a lot of cases where I channel people's grandparents or grandmothers and is more so on the father side. And when I ask what is the relationship with the father, they always say it's no good. So it's like, all right, you don't have a good relationship with the father, but your grandparents are still around. Your grandparents still loves you. Their spirit is still here. So that's a good thing too, because they're part of you. Mhm.
I also wanted to know my sister recently lost her first baby. He was born premature and he
Mm.
passed away on the 26th of September. Um, so I wanted to know, is he did he transition okay? Is there anything that I need to do to help him transition, or like, I guess when I say that, like, should I? Because I have him on an altar, and I was praying for him to make it through, but it didn't. He didn't survive. So I still have the altar up. So I don't know if I should take it down.
No, you still should put the altar up. But remember when I said someone died in their sleep?
Oh yes.
Yeah, then there you go. And I said it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come. It's gonna come up. I just mentioned that to you. So then this is this
Yes.
baby, and he's a boy because we was talking about your
Yes.
brother, and we was talking about, you know, the nephew or your cousin or whatever. And I seen this boy, and I'm like, somebody died in their sleep. So it's the baby that died in his sleep. In any
Yes.
event, he was very innocent, right? Um,
Yeah. Oh.
yeah. So, in terms of you putting up an altar for him, that's definitely good to help him make this transition safely, because he's still stuck in between the physical and or rather he's still in travel into the next dimension, let's put it like that, right? He's still traveling into the next dimension because he was here on the physical. Now he's going wherever he's going, and they most of the elders say that it takes 30 days for him to reach where he needs to reach safely. I don't know how true it is or whatever, but there's always a 30-day process, or journey for him to reach his next lifetime, in any event. And you could put a white candle up for him, and just, travel safely, travel safely, travel safely. I claim that you are traveling safely. I know that you are traveling safely. You are actually there safely. Just send him the pure light. Okay, white light, pure light. Definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
So then that's
Well,
yeah, that's well. I knew, I was like, it was my spirit too that said somebody died in their sleep. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't really connect it with your brother, but that's I just had to ask. And what I told you, I said it's gonna come, it's gonna come. But in any
yeah.
event, my love, I thank you so much for choosing. Wait, did we? Is this an hour session or half an hour? I'm sorry.
It's a half an hour. No, no,
Oh,
you're perfectly, yeah, it's a half an hour. You're totally correct. But
oh,
man, you are phenomenal. So
oh,
thank you so
oh.
much.
Thank
I
you, my
will
love.
be back in contact with you because I wasn't really sure how this was gonna go,
Oh,
and I was, I wanted. You gave me so much.
mm,
So thank you.
oh,
Definitely appreciate that. But I will definitely be getting some people to give you a call as well
a ding.
because
Yeah, no doubt.
this,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
thank
Well,
you.
it's a tester. You sometimes you gotta test it out for yourself. That's right.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I
it's
definitely
all
did,
good.
but I believed in you
Mm,
when I first saw your video, just kind of how it came up on YouTube. I was like, oh, what's this? And I
mm,
was like, okay, I like your energy came
mm,
through.
mm.
And then I just kept going, and I liked your energy. It was
Oh,
just something about you. It was
oh,
it was pure. It was right.
no.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And so thank you. Like I
Oh,
said, I will definitely be setting up another session. So
okay.
thank you.
And again, please feel free to recommend me as well. And I thank you for choosing me. And I'm glad that I was
No
able
problem.
to complete this assignment that you chose me to. I thank you and I'm honored. Creator bless, my
So
love.
all right, you as well.
Okay. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye bye.